Hello, everyone. This is week 9, and it's teaching and learning with technology in regards to students writing. Um, I've used several different programs that my students are allowed to word process and have it graded by a computer. The most common one is Utah Compose, and Utah Compose is great because it gives immediate feedback to my students. However, since I teach 6th grade, a lot of my students don't like Utah Compose. They'd rather have teacher feedback. Um, it does look at the 6 different traits of writing. However, it doesn't always look at the content, which is what I'm specifically interested in. Are they writing to the prompt specifically? Are they grammatically wording their sentences correctly? Another problem that I have found with Utah Compose is that the more words you write or type, the better score you get. And so that's not really giving the feedback to my students that I want them to get. It's it's not a great use of assessment as far as writing. Plus, my students like to get my feedback. They like to know what my thoughts are, especially when they're learning how to write a good argument essay, how to write a literary analytical essay, and formatting. Are they using the correct structure? And is it good structured writing? So in that sense, I think it's important that teachers grade their own student work. I do understand when you have a lot of students that it's helpful to have a computer do the grading on essays and to give feedback. But I also think that you need teacher involvement because I'm the one who's guiding them into writing the way that they need to be written or need to be writing for based on the Common Core state standards. And I think that I'm the last person who should be able to read their writing. One thing that I do use is that in the fall and in the winter and then end of year, there's the 2 SAGE interims and then the SAGE end of year test. I use the 2 SAGE interims, one at the beginning of the year, one midwinter, and then obviously the end of the year SAGE test. Writing assessment, and that also gives the students good feedback on what they need to be working on in their writing. What kind of progress are they making from last year at the end of the year to the beginning of the year this year to mid-year, which is winter, and then the end of the year SAGE. So that's a really good, useful tool, I believe. Um, I feel that you can overuse the computer, but students like to word process. They're getting used to it. They need to word process because they have to be able to do it in their end of year testing. So I think it's great practice with the word processing, but I still believe that the teacher needs to really be the one that grades the student work as the final grade. Um, and that also allows me to give meaningful feedback. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Have a great week.